Yep, focus is in the air again. Seems to spend a lot of time that way. Once again, I got to do the funnest job on one of these early focuses. The idle air valve. It's only 2 bolts, but it is a major pain. This is at least the 3rd one I've done. This one, the first time, it just died. Pulled off the interstate, pushed the clutch in, the car died. Wouldn't idle at all. So I put a new one on, and that's in the other video I did. But that one, every time I start the car up, well, that's the one that's on it now. Start the car up, it just screams, revs right up, and then it idles back down. But that's not good when your engine doesn't have oil in it, when you first start it. So anyway, now the problem is, it still does that, but when it's hot, like after you drive the car and then you park it and then you start it up again, when it idles, it sounds like the horn's on at about 3rd volume. Just, and then you rev it up, it goes away. Idles again. That's okay until you're sitting at the US border in a lineup half an hour long and everybody's staring at you because they're like, "Come on, knucklehead, get your hand off the horn." And I'm like, "It's not the horn." So all I could do was shut it off and turn it back on, but you do that enough times, you'll cook your starter. So yeah, so it's time to fix this thing again. So I got a new one here, and I'm gonna go through the joys of doing it. I'm going to try to disconnect the wire from the bottom. It sits on there kind of like this, I guess. So I'm going to, the other time I tore the airbox off and all that and undid the wire, but I'm going to crawl under it there and see if I can undo the wire from the bottom. And I got to scrounge up my 1/4-inch ratchet and 8mm socket. So fun times are ahead. I just love working on this car. And if you believe that, I got some prime swampland in Florida I'll sell you real cheap. Anyway, we'll see how this goes here. Ignore that BS in the background there. I don't know, we got some loudmouth neighbors. Anyway, yeah, so I reconfirmed. You need to take your air pipe off there, and then you get in. And you can see that's the valve right straight ahead in the center there. You just grab the wire. You might have to use a small flat blade screwdriver. It just pulled right off, no problem. So, yeah. So now I'm probably in for going underneath. I can see the top bolt there. Might be able to get it with a ratchet from this side, but we'll see how it goes. Well, find it hard to believe, but it's about an hour later and I'm actually done. Here's the old culprit here. Like I say, it buzzes like a car horn. I thought it was some kind of a vacuum leak. Hoses get weak when they get hot, and I had a problem on my 72 Charger with that. I won't go into details, but anyway, so to get this thing on, it's on the back of the engine like that. Sorry, I guess it would actually be like this. Yes. So I just put the top screw in and lifted it up into position. Could only use my left hand to do it, and then proceeded to, screw it in with my finger just on the edge of the bolt. That's all I could do. Eventually, it finally bit, and the old gasket's still there. I think I glued it in place. Put a little silicone in it the first time I did it, so I just left it there like. It can't be in that bad a shape, right? I wouldn't think. What's the worst that can happen? A little bit of a vacuum leak. This thing's got 320,000 kilometers on it. I really don't think a little vacuum leak's going to kill it. But anyway, so yeah, I screwed the first one, top one in, and then the bottom one, and it was all good. So here's hoping I started it up and it purrs like a kitten. But with this thing, you never know. See, I got nice new spark plug wires on it, and new plugs, and new, I guess you call it ignition coil, ignition unit, and because I was having some problems, and I think it was the ignition coil or module or whatever you want to call it. because it doesn't seem to have the problems anymore. So hopefully that cured everything. So just trying to keep the old girl going, that's all. I drive it to work every day, so it's nice to not have to walk 20 miles. So anyway, everybody take care.